Hi everyone, this is Asia Amazing Channel and we are continuing to talk about the far east of Russia. We are in the capital city and we would like to tell you about what you could bring back with you to your region that is tasty, pretty, and all sorts of other things. Sadly, the weather is not the best today, but if you ask the locals, we're used to it. This type of weather during the summer is always like this. So not to lose our time, let's go ahead. Statistically, 109,841 tourists have actually come from abroad to visit Primorye in the first quarter of 2019. That is at least 30% more than from the same period in 2018. And imagine this, every single one of them takes part of our city back to their house as presents, gifts, and these gifts can be separated into three main categories: sweet, savory, and pretty. The main area for tourists to buy souvenirs and sweets is the street Fokina. Pretty much we also call it Arbat. One of the reasons it is called that is because most of the hostels for tourists are here. Many Koreans and Chinese stop in this area. And here are our sweets. Hello. Oh wow, this is heaven for sweet tooth. Vladivostok is very well known for its sweets, and all of them have very strong characteristics of Vladivostok. The local confectioners are very creative in their chocolates and have chocolate with scallops, sea urchins, and kelp. Kelp is pretty much a type of seaweed. Then of course you can find more classical styles of normal seaweed and sea salt with chocolate, and there is chocolate with orange. Not that classic what is chili, then you can find some hazelnuts and all sorts of other flavors. Also a great souvenir that is chocolate inspired could be the chocolate with geographical names of this region. For example, Ruski Island, Riniki Island, Voiset Bay, and other areas. Here you can also buy candies and marmalade. This marmalade is exceptionally healthy because it's not made with gelatin, but made with agar-agar. What is the most famous confectionery from Primorsky confectionery? Pigeon's milk. Why pigeon's milk? Because it's the tastiest. To be honest, I also love pigeon's milk. Anyhow, just because we just got some recommendations, let's go buy some. Hello? Well, I guess we have to wait for some salespeople before we can get some. This exact pigeon is pretty much the name card of Vladivostok. It was developed in 1967 by workers at the confectionery under the master Anna Chulkova. Later, the recipe was noticed as the best in USSR, and after the production was automated. Due to this particular candy, Anna Fyodorovna was later awarded Hero of Socialist Labor. Actually, both the pigeon's milk and the marmalade here are made only with the use of agar-agar, that is made out of red algae. These candies from Primorye are fresh, their expiration period is very short, it only is 14 days. But trust me, they finish a lot quicker.
Excuse me? What are you choosing? With salt?
Sir,
Why do you like Russian chocolate?
famous?
Famous? Maybe tasty, sweet.
Yes, sweet.
Where are you from?
Korea.
Korea. Seoul? Seoul?
So,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Can you imagine this? There's so many buyers ahead of us that all the pigeon milk that was pre-packed was bought. We didn't manage to get any. So we actually will get some that is sold by weight with a particular flavor. And in a way it's actually better because you can choose a flavor you like the best. Flavors that you can usually get are lemon, milk, and chocolate. What is Vladivostok? It's a city by the sea. And what do you have in the sea? Of course, sea creatures, like for example fish. This is one of the reasons we are at the biggest seafood market in Vladivostok. Right now, we will be able to see a lot of fresh products because we choose to come early in the morning to be able to talk with a few sellers and buyers. Usually during the day you can barely have any place to walk around in this area due to the amount of tourists and locals. When did you get this caviar? Is it fresh? It's very fresh, we just got it a week ago. This is coho salmon caviar, very tasty, lightly salted. Is it common for foreigners to get caviar? Yes, very popular. What do they prefer, red or black caviar? I have noticed you have both options here. Yes, we have black caviar and red. Usually they buy red caviar. Black caviar is more popular with Chinese and Korean tourists. For example, this pack is 5,500 rubles. This pack is so pretty. What are other products bought by foreigners? Crabs, shrimp, but mainly caviar. Also, sometimes they get other sort of things. So this crab is 5,000. Yes, the weight per 1 kilo for this crab is 1,960. This particular crab is 5,000 rubles. There are also smaller, cheaper ones. For example, this one is 4,000. I also see you have vacuum packages that can be used to take away these crabs, aren't they? Yes, we have different packaging for different weight. We pack everything for free. Average bill of a foreigner is usually 1 can of black caviar, 1 red, some crabs, shrimp, and the result is between 15 to 30,000 rubles. A very popular product amongst foreigners are shrimp. Look at these ones, they're huge. They're called batan. Why should you get them here? Well, due to the fact that Vladivostok is so close to the sea, all of them are extremely fresh and end up in the market directly from the suppliers. Hello, why do you like shrimp from Primorye? What do you mean? And what do you do with them? Well, I eat them. Do you have any special dishes? Not really. Look, all of those have already been bought and taken. Now they're being packed into a box. These tourists are way too shy. They didn't want to give interviews, but they do like our shrimp. And look at these scallops. They're still in a shell. You can even cook in it. It is also very comfortable for buyers to see because all the packaging already has a price tag on it. It's very easy to decide if you want to get anything. And this is a mussel. We usually are used to not seeing it with a shell, but here you can get them exactly as they are and take it back as a souvenir. at this fish. It's not the first time I'm seeing it, but every time I see it, it amazes me how big it is and how many people could actually be fed with one fish. This one is at least a meter, and it's called the big head carp. Look, apparently every Thursday it's fish day, and you can get everything at a discount. Vladivostok is a seafront city, and every visitor wants to take back part of Vladivostok back with them. So souvenirs that have some sort of an ocean theme with sand and shells are very popular. Today I will introduce you to the founder of one of the most popular souvenir brands in Vladivostok, Art Room World. Hi! Hello. Just before your visit, we had a masterclass yesterday and we were making these turtles. These are wall panels. What else have you made? These leaves and this big leaf. And this island. Someone can actually have their own personal island that they can name after themselves. Who are your regulars? Mainly women. Women love art more than men for some reason. And also we have quite a number of married couples who come here. Usually the trip is organized by the wife. This is in a way a very artistic date where you can spend your time in a creative and a beautiful environment and make something with your own hands. It is very personal and precious. And the results are kept at home, on the wall, and your visitors can come and see your art. This is very unique and it can't exactly be repeated. Even I can't repeat my work in an identical way. Are there any expiration to these products? No, there's no expiration. All materials used are very high quality that do not get worse. It can only get a little bit yellow if the sun hits the product directly for a very long time. But so far so good, we have not had such cases.
That's experiments during our trips. I will display in my room as a souvenir of my trip.
We always have a number of products that you can buy. Magnets, brooches, panels, keychains, glass holders, paintings, and they always change. We constantly evolve, come up with new designs, new ways. The whole field is very new and it's very much expanding. New ideas come constantly. We find them online, create them ourselves. If you have a great imagination, obviously. If you are lacking that, you can always go onto YouTube and foreign pages. All of this originally came from Australia and America. This whole epoxy movement is very artistic. Isn't it funny how it came from there and is going back to those countries? Yes, a lot of my art goes all over the world. It is beautiful to see that my whales, magnets, brooches can be found in Germany, in California, in many towns in Russia, in major cities like St. Petersburg and Moscow. I can't even count how many have actually left my hands. Now let's go check out the area of souvenirs that can be found in just typical stores. Let's see what the locals offer tourists to take back home. Hello. Our store has our own brand called More. We make products with prints about Vladivostok. It includes clothing with prints that created by our own artists and designers. Also, we make china, cups from metal. Look at this one. The design says Vladivostok. They're so light. What are they made out of? This is metal. The one you're holding has one layer, but we also have heavier cups like this one with more layers. It is much heavier. This cup actually withholds temperature of 400 degrees. Oh wow, that's cool. Also, we have different tumblers, bottles, and all sorts of things. Oh, and these postcards? Yes, these postcards are also decorated by our artists. They're very reminiscent. You can send these to someone. Look at this picturesque bird with a hat. Oh, and this is the clothing you were talking about? These are made in Vladivostok. Look at these seagulls and the amazing lighthouse. Even I see all of these objects daily. I still think I should get some of these for my own clothing collection. We have clothes both for adults and children. These are some different designs. These are for men. Wait, isn't that smelt? Yes, that's smelt. In a bag. And there you see Vladivostok. And also you see the coordinates of our city. That's so cool. The designer did a great job. What do Asian tourists usually buy in your store? And do they come in often? Because statistically, it looks like the digits have increased lately, especially from Korea. Yes, we have a lot of visitors from Korea. It's our main Asian tourist. Also, we have some Japanese. Mainly, they pay attention to our clothes. They like t-shirts. They like couple t-shirts. Some of the most popular souvenirs are magnets. And also bags. They're so popular. The eco-culture there is developed in a very high level. And usually they already come with their own bags. And they buy fabric bags from here to remind themselves about Vladivostok to take back. As you understand, we have only shown you a small part of everything. And even from this, you can see everything is great, tasty, and amazing. And you can take a lot of things back home. And the rain? Well, the rain can always end.